Okay, so I have a definition of narcissism that's a little different from other people's. Normally we think of a narcissist as someone who loves themselves. And I'm actually saying that a narcissist is a person who doesn't love themselves sufficiently. So in order to get through life, we have to have a degree of self-esteem. We have to think that we're worthy of certain things. We have to have a sense of inner worth. If we don't have that kind of bedrock from within, we constantly need attention and validation from other people. I need attention, I need to stir trouble, I need to feed my ego. I can't get it from myself, I have to get it from other people. That's a classic, what I call a deep narcissist, and that's why they cause so many problems in life. In certain patterns in your life, how you react to things that are different or new will be extremely telling to whether you're an introvert, whether you're an extrovert, whether you're anxious, whether you're adventurous, on and on and on. So observe yourself in kind of these key moments. I don't think it's rocket science. I think it's pretty clear. I know, for instance, that I am an introvert, that my tendency is I'm more on the shy side, although I've learned to kind of overcome that. And I see that in my social interactions. So you in your room, where you're kind of quarantining, you could think that you're Napoleon Bonaparte, that you're wonderful, that you're amazing, that you're so bold. Then the moment you go out in the world, it's extremely different. You realize your weaknesses, your limitations. So being out interacting with people is going to reveal 100% your attitude towards life, because you can't control it. In your room, you can be Walter Mitty, you could be imagining yourself as anything out there, right? But when you're with people, it becomes very clear that you're shy, or that you're extroverted, that you're out there wanting to engage with people.
So if you're feeling like you have a lot of aggressive impulses, that you're a very ambitious person, you could channel that into hurting other people, into pushing them around, into getting a position of power in which you control them, you intimidate them, and you feed your own ego. And I'm saying take that energy, because the dark side contains more energy, I'm afraid, than the light side, because it's so repressed, because it has this kind of primal animal aspect of it. It contains a lot of energy and a lot of creative energy. If you're an individual and you're entertaining an idea, you might be a little bit skeptical, and you might tell yourself, maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe after a couple hours you see from another angle and you go, maybe I shouldn't follow that path. That doesn't seem quite right. But in a group setting, the very opposite happens. When a group starts entertaining an idea, that ability to step back and detach and to analyze it suddenly goes out the right, because other people are focusing on this idea, and you get caught up in the group mentality, and suddenly everybody is signing off on this idea and not reflecting on the possible negative consequences. So if you're an individual and you choose a particular path and it fails, you're going to pay terrible consequences. The stakes are high. So naturally, you're going to think more deeply about the possibilities.